This is gonna be a weird question, but what if someone close to you, like your parents, a guardian, your brother, your sister, a friend, someone really close to you were to suddenly like pass away? Like they would disappear off the face of this earth. Like what if the last thing that you said to them was your last? What if the last thing you did with them was your last? Would you be filled with this regret? Would you be filled with this regret knowing that you could have done more with them? Would you be filled with this regret knowing that you could have said more to them? Because the more I think about this, the more I realize how much of a fucking little bitch I am. I realized not too long ago that I have taken everything in my life for granted. My parents, my possessions, my lifestyle. And it's not that I didn't say thank you. Like I would always say thank you to my parents. I thank you for this, thank you for that. But I never really like truly was grateful towards them. Like my actions didn't speak up. Every time they'd want me to like study hard, practice hard, I never do it. I'd always just spend my time playing video games. I always thought that saying thank you was enough. And when I've taken these things for granted, mostly my parents, I realized that almost all the time, whenever I'd get shouted at, I'd always play the victim. Like, even if it was my fault, I'd always be like, oh shit, they don't know me, they don't understand me, they don't understand my pain. Like, when you take things for granted, like your parents, it's like you're in a closed bubble. Like, you're always thinking about yourself. I never really understood what my parents were going through back then, what hardships they were going through, the blood, sweat, and tears they went through just to provide for me and my brothers. I always played the victim. I always looked at my point of view, never looking at my parents' point of view. It's when I stopped and I really analyzed my parents' point of view. It was like one day I was like, oh shit, fuck. My dad, he drives 2 hours to work and back in traffic every single day to work some bum ass job he has for 8 hours, only to come back to my bitch ass on my PC playing fucking Minecraft for the past 4 hours, not even doing the shit that he wanted me to do, like fucking study or play basketball. When you have this thought process suddenly, you realize that you've been a dick. You've been a bitch. You've been a bitch to your parents, to your brothers. You haven't spent as much time as you could have with them. You haven't said as much good things as you could to them. And when I realized this, it honestly made me feel like an absolute dick. It made me feel like an absolute shit brother. It made me feel like an absolute shit son. I hated myself because of this when I realized this. I hated myself that I was doing all this shit. I was doing all this shit, my actions, like not reflecting my gratitude towards them. I'd hate myself for it. Maybe I've like sparked some neurons in your head and you like realize that maybe you haven't been as grateful to your parents or whatever you might be close to as much as you could have, as much as you need to. The first time I realized this, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I cried. I cried because of the amount of hate I had for myself because I wasn't being as good of a son, brother to my siblings, my family, my parents. If you have this sudden thought process of hating yourself all of a sudden, that's a good thing. That's really fucking good. The fact that you suddenly realize that you haven't been spending as much time or saying as much things to your parents, your family, friends. Because now that you realize this, you can go off and fix this. You can go off and be happier, act more happier towards your family, do more things with your family. Stop locking yourself away in your room all day because that's what I did. Express gratitude physically. When was the last time you hugged your mom? Go hug your mom, kiss her on the forehead. Say I love you. I say I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. It might seem awkward at first, but that's kind of fucked up the fact that you might find that awkward. I actually thought that it was awkward as well, but when you see the genuine smile your mom or dad has when you say those things, it makes you so warm inside. This shit's called gratitude, bro. And gratitude is so underrated. Gratitude decreases your depression, your anxiety, and even your chance of illness. Sometimes you just need to like stop for a moment and really think about the things you can be grateful for. Because gratitude is something we lack a lot in our lives. Gratitude instantly betters your mood. Don't do what I did and always play the victim. Always always looking at one point of view, not looking at the other person's point of view. Don't lock yourself away from those who love you, because at any moment those people could be gone.